So the question about the right price for subscription services, or what's the right price for on-demand music services, and I've been involved on and off with music subscription for almost as long as anybody in the industry. I was at Rhapsody from 2001 to 2007, and then I was at Imeem after that, and just kind of observing the digital space. I think that the price point when we started off with Rhapsody was $10, and over time the price for subscription services migrated up as people added more functionality, the ability to download music to subscription music to a portable device. The price went up to $15, and the kind of observation at the time from a lot of people in the industry was that price might be too high, and over time that was borne out. And although those are cool ideas and cool services on cool devices, it wasn't taking off in the way that it really needed to for the industry to move forward. If you really believe that subscription is going to be a big part of how people access music, and so Rhapsody took a look at that. They did consumer focus groups. They did all kinds of studies of what the right price would be, and their estimation, and other people in the market were doing the same thing, is that for streaming services, just streaming only, that $5 was a really good price point. And that for the ability to stream and download music to a portable device on an iPad or an iPhone or another portable device, that $10 was a good price point for that. And at those price points, I talk a lot when I am asked about it, about the moment when something switches from why should we to why don't we. And that $5 price point, when you can get all the music in the world, and it's 10 million songs, you can listen to them as many times as you want. $5 is a really attractive price point, and so I think that market's going to grow, and I think that's one of the reasons that you're going to, there's so much interest right now in subscription services.
What's your take on Eric Garland's Big Champagne's Ultimate chart that they just rolled out?
He's a really smart guy. I mean, I think that there's a lot of leakage around the edges that the recording industry isn't able to catch. That you really, if you're taking a look at, if you really want to have a good view of how people are really listening to music, it has to be 360 degrees. And, people can kind of fault various holes in the charts, but the fact is, like, that chart gets closer than anything I've seen to being able to document that whole view. And it's smart. It's a sorry state of affairs when there's not in Billboard every week a list of the top streaming songs on the web. That's not because it can't be done. It's because people don't want to do it. And that's why I call it leakage. If you're not tracking that way that people are accessing music, when that is a pure expression of what they want, there's no extra cost beyond the cost of the subscription service to do it. The only cost of the consumer is time, and if you're not tracking that as a pure expression of what I really want to listen to, when you take cost out of the equation, you're missing out on a whole segment of what's really happening. And so I think that Eric and Big Champagne are really smart to try and capture some of that and pull it in and provide the labels and the industry a way of looking at it.